being nearly done, Revolutionary Girl Utena has left me mesmerized with its beautiful and surreal interpretations of mankind's most deepest feelings of love, personal issues, and insecurities, under the context of the main cast. The men in the series are very poetic, seducing, and yet sinister, but they have good intentions, it appears to be. No character feels like a minor character, as the viewers come to see each one as a result of the way its plot is written, philosophically and emotionally explored deeply about their innermost feelings, no matter how dark or light they are. As episodes 24 through 33 raged on, which is the focus of this video, there are many times the series plays out as if it were a majestic and dramatic stage performance. At night, Utena and Himemiya synchronize as they fall into bed side to side and talk about deep personal issues while embracing one another. Himemiya, looking at Utena, wants to tell her how she really feels, but always ends with never mind. Sayabuki opens the season with his secret journal that shows how much he loves Nanami and how he was there throughout the most ridiculous parts of the series. As it has been since the beginning, the bizarre Shadow Theater girls appear throughout. Their acts are always amusing, ridiculous, and funny, but carry a message. But more bizarre than them is the way the series evolves during the season. A lot of mysterious events take place, some surreal. Characters instantly reappear and disappear, and act in a strange way or say strange things. A few filler-like stories appear, which are hilarious yet so nonsensical and obscene. As this third arc unfolds, Aoki is often shown in a car, driving to an unknown location in a mysterious unknown place. Him and Toga are scheming by taking people that are to be used as pawns. They are shown the end of the world and go on to duel Utena on the grand stage. Though these scenes are reused animation, they carry a new and different meaning each time. The last time it happens when Nanami gets a ride is the best moment of execution. As a show from the 90s, it tries to break stereotypes by showing Utena as a princess that dresses like a boy and who wants to be a prince. She constantly conflicts with the higher-ups of the school, but the chairman Aoki tells them to not use their rules to undermine, discourage, and destroy the independence of the students. Not only that, the introduction to Utena's duels receives an upgrade. A new arrangement song plays as Utena, with determination as usual, rises through the spiral staircase to battle her opponent. The first time seeing this is an amazing moment. Love. This is a deep central force, once again this season among the cast. Aoki gets placed in the middle of it all, and even jokes about creating a harem at his home. Utena finds herself conflicted with feelings for Aoki later on, a man who is the brother of Himemiya, her dear friend, and who already has a fiancé. As a result, she tries to write her feelings off, but succumbs to Aoki's moves. All during that time, Utena began thinking about forbidden types of love, such as pursuing someone who already has a fiancé. She talks to Himemiya about it at night, not directly saying that it was Aoki, and hears her say that some people have a different perspective or interpretation of love that is unacceptable to another. But is there an absolute and certain truth that makes everything clearer? A new character named Ruka is introduced. He's the captain of the fencing club, who was out on an illness. He gets involved with Shiori and Yuri, which results in 2 rose duels against Utena and a loss at each time. Ruka observes and tries to see a connection about the relationships duelists and their brides have, but fails anyways. He leaves at the end, and it's implied he had gone back to school despite he was told not to because of his illness and had died. However, it is not confirmed. The fights are still brief and usually end with Utena unlocks the powers of the floating castle above. But there is a lot more to the fights than that. The greater fight looks as if it's the deep personal issues of her challenges as they lash out in frustration towards her. Toga fools Nanami into believing they aren't blood-related towards the end and pretends to make a move on her a few times. Scandalous, but he seems to have some kind of plan for her. And yet, there's an ominous feel in the air. Something is going on with Himemiya, as she is sometimes portrayed in a sinister manner. There is the questionable relationship between her and her brother Aoki. Miki is still stuck on Himemiya, but has to deal with the problems between him and his sister also. The season ends with a recap, an actual, proper, and acceptable one. Utena doesn't seem to be herself and is portrayed in a conflicted and confused manner. At first, the viewer wonders who she is talking to, and sometimes it seems as if she is talking to the viewers. By the end, it's revealed she slept with Aoki, and the two are a pair now. This has very much complicated matters. Since the ending of episode 3, where Himemiya and Utena dance, I knew this was going to be a 10 out of 10 series. Seeing as though this series is spiraling into chaos, confusion, and surrealism, I cannot wait to see how this series ends in the next and last season, the Apocalypse Saga. Thank you for watching.